this water is warm. Let's check. Oh, the water is so warm. It is happening. It is happening. It is happening, guys. I am going to Thailand. Oh, it is 12 p.m. right now. In 3 hours, I am getting on a bus to Pearson International Airport in Toronto, and I am going to fly to Vancouver, and that's a 5.5 hour flight, and then I have a 2-hour layover, and then I'm getting on a flight to Bangkok. I cannot believe I'm saying this. I can't believe this day has finally happened. This trip has been canceled so many times, and most recently it was planned for early March, and I had to cancel it because I got super sick with a virus, and then I also developed plantar fasciitis. So that was cancellation number 3. And I wasn't sure when we're gonna be able to reschedule it, but if it didn't happen now at the end of March, beginning of April, it would have to wait until November, just because of season, like the wet season and flights and all that kind of stuff that needs to be considered. So I decided that it was going to happen. I was gonna go now. So basically we replanned everything. I had to cancel all the reservations that I had, all the hotels, all the activities, all the rides, and I canceled all that, and it was no problem because every reservation I made, I was able to cancel, and I knew that when I made a reservation. And now everything is reserved again. So we have hotels for a whole stay. I didn't actually plan activities this time. I know what I want to do, but I haven't booked anything yet, but that's okay. It should be fine. But I'm so excited, guys. I am so excited. I can't believe this is finally happening. Let me show you. This is my backpack, which is going to be my carry-on. Over there is my personal item. And then I have a back pillow and foot strap here. I have a neck pillow. And I have a blanket. And then here I have, this is my crossbody bag. I'm actually not supposed to have a third item, but I'm gonna try to get away with it. If it's a problem, I can easily put it in my husband's backpack or his carry-on because, of course, he's traveling much lighter than I am. He's bringing way less stuff. So if my carry-on is a little bit overstuffed and they say that it doesn't pass the carry-on size, I'm sure I can just transfer some things to his and it should be good. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I have not recorded anything this last week while I was planning all of that because I have been a mess. I have been a mess. I was super stressed out that I was gonna have to cancel this trip again. I got myself in a super bad AS flare. And it was bad. It was bad. I was in so much pain. And I'm like, I can't believe this. I just can't believe that I'm gonna have to cancel this trip for a 4th time. But I contacted my rheumatologist in Brazil and he changed some of the dosage of some of my medications and I increased my anti-inflammatory and I started to take some other medications for pain as well. And it helped. I am still in a lot of pain. I am super stressed about this trip. I even think that there is a possibility that this flare was brought on by stress because I'm super stressed about this trip. I'm stressed that it is a 24+ hour trip. 21 hours in a plane, which that is for me the hardest part, because you're just stuck in your seat and not being able to move is so painful for me. I have to move. That's how I cope with my back pain. So I'm, of course, stressed about that, but I'm also stressed because we're traveling standby, and there's always stress involved with that. Often you don't get to pick your seats ahead of time, and you don't know if there's going to be seats available. So, you know, we might find ourselves in Vancouver, stuck there and not able to fly to Bangkok. So there's all those stresses and all the worries of like, do I have all the medications that I need? What if I get sick there? And I think just that brought on a flare. And then of course that brings on even more stress, because now I'm in a flare and I'm like, I'm gonna have to cancel this again. So I decided not to cancel, tried to do some mindful meditation, kind of like calm myself, be in the moment, and try to let go of control, you know, because yeah, I'm a little bit of a control freak, and I feel that I have so little control over my body that I overcompensate by trying to control everything else in my life. And then of course that brings on extra stress. So that is definitely something that I have to work on. But here we are today, travel day. I am going to Thailand. I can't believe I'm saying this, guys. I really, really can't. I will post some pictures on the community tab from over there. I will do a vlog. I just wanted to share this with you guys. I'm going to Thailand! And just try to enjoy this experience. And you guys are definitely coming with me. I'm gonna share everything with you guys. Where are we going?
We got to take the bus to go to the airport.
And then?
Hop on an airplane to Vancouver.
And then?
Hop on an airplane to Bangkok.
Yay!
God help me.
I can't believe this is happening. Just waiting for the bus. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's cold, but the sun is shining.
Number 4.
Should be here in another couple of minutes.
No, in a minute, if they're on time.
Yeah. We made it! First leg of the trip. It is 5:30, 1 hour before our first flight to Vancouver. I had something to eat because they don't serve anything on this flight. It's a 5-hour flight, but they don't serve any food. So I got something to eat here. Shocker, I had Thai food. Can you tell I like Thai stuff? Anyways, we're just waiting. They should board, what, half an hour? Is it half an hour before the flight?
Yeah.
40 minutes. I stopped at the information desk and I got my sunflower lanyard. You're supposed to attach a card here. The card you order online, and I did that, but it takes a few days to come. But you don't really need the card. So I just got that just in case I need. Little pain check of the trip. I would say I'm at a 5, borderline 6. It's starting to creep. I haven't taken any pain meds other than my regular meds because I know it's gonna get worse. And so I don't wanna be taking it now and then have to take even more later. So I'm trying to hold as long as I can. But it's mostly my back and a little bit of migraine. The migraine is not too bad. I would rate it a 4, but the back is like 5/6. So let's see how it goes for the rest of the trip. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later, maybe during the flight, maybe in Vancouver. Hey guys, we've made it to Vancouver and whew, the pain is creeping up. It's gone. It's at a 7 now, and I think it's time for some painkillers. I've only done 1/4 of the trip. It was a 5-hour flight, and I have a 16-hour flight ahead of me. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna survive it, because when I first got into the flight, it was just my back that was hurting. And now my ribs are hurting, the migraine is getting worse, my legs are hurting, so time for some compression stockings. So I have put on some compression stockings, taken a painkiller, and just try to keep it positive, try to remember how privileged I am to be here, to be doing this trip, and try not to think in how much pain I'm in. Let's do this. Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear me at all, but reporting from the airplane washroom. Too many people, too busy to record from my seat, but the good news is my husband got upgraded to premium economy, you know, those seats that have a little bit more leg room and are a little bit wider, and only one of us got upgraded. He was the only one who got upgraded because it was all full and taken. There was only one seat left, and he so kindly gave it to me. So I'm sitting in premium economy and he's sitting in economy, but it makes a big difference. Pain-wise, I'm doing okay-ish. The painkillers did kick in, but my legs are killing me, and we are only an hour and a half into the flight. So I have another, 14 and a half hours? I can't even do math. It's like 2 a.m. for me right now, and I think the worst is the exhaustion. I'm just so tired. I thought I'm just gonna do some editing and get ahead, you know, brought my computer. I was going to buy internet access to post stuff, but honestly, I'm just so exhausted. I don't even want to watch anything on my phone, or I don't want to watch any movies, but at the same time, I can't sleep unless I'm lying down. So I don't know. I'm just gonna need to find a way to entertain myself for the next, I don't know, 14 hours. Anyways, yeah, just wanted to let you know how things were going. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, check-in number 3. We have 2.5 hours left of the flight, and I'm starting to get that feeling of like, I survived. Honestly, my pain has been super under control. My migraine settled, my back pain settled. I'm sore, muscle soreness, you know, from like sitting in the same position at the same time, but not the excruciating back, like in my spine kind of pain that I normally feel. So that's fantastic. It's more than I had imagined. And only my legs are bothering me. That is really bothering me, because I really have to get my legs up. Guys, I made it. I'm in Thailand. I have arrived in Bangkok in one piece. It wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. greatly in part because I was in premium economy, which, oh my goodness, what a difference it makes. I'm telling you, if you can afford to buy premium economy, do it, because it will make the world of a difference. If you have points that allow you to upgrade, use it, whatever you need to do. If you can get yourself an upgrade, I cannot stress the difference it made in this trip. I'm tired, I'm sore. I think the first thing I'm gonna do once we get to our hotel is to actually get a massage, because my shoulders are sore, my muscles are sore, but I'm not in a flare, at least knock on wood, not yet. But I was not in excruciating pain on the ride here. I was on the flight from Toronto to Vancouver, but not the second one. Let's get through passport control. We have a ride booked, so I already got a text saying that it is waiting for us. Hopefully this is not gonna be too much of a lineup. My husband is gonna get a SIM card. I got an eSIM, so mine is already taken care of, but my husband's phone does not have, it's an older phone, so it doesn't allow you to do the eSIM, but mine does, so I did that, which is fantastic because I did in Canada even before I got on the plane. And then as soon as I get here, I just switched to the eSIM card and I've got unlimited internet, so unlimited data and unlimited texts for 15 days, and that was $20.
He doesn't know if we're in the right train.
It's the only one.
And everybody that's in our flight is here, so I guess we're in the right spot.
Whoa, the heat! And it's what, 5 in the morning? This is insane. It's like, have you ever walked into a sauna, but not the dry sauna, like the moist sauna, the vapor? What is that sauna called? The one that's not dry. Anyway, the steam sauna. And this feels like that. Our ride is here. There was a lady holding our name. And now, I guess you show the sign so they can find you. What is the earliest that we could check in?
It's about 12.
12? Okay. Are we able to leave our luggage here? Thank you. Well, guys, this is it. It's real. It's true. I am in Bangkok. Officially, we've checked into a hotel, kind of, because it is, what time is it now, 8? It's 7:30 a.m. and our check-in is not until 12. They do not have any other rooms before that. The hotel is fully booked, so we can't get another room and we have to wait until 12. but they said we can use the pool, and there is this beautiful infinity pool. We haven't had breakfast yet. I'm just covering the microphone here because it is a little bit windy. I wonder if this water is warm. Let's check. Oh, the water is so warm. My kind of water. And yeah, this is Bangkok.